Alright, what's going on, everyone? Today we have a deck. Is it a good deck? I don't know. This is very similar to the Grave Matters starter deck. If you watch those upgrade guides, a lot of overlap here. The idea is we have a few new cards, but we're really leveraging the graveyard. So we have the new Urborg Lhurgoyf, which is hard to say. Just going to say Goyf from now on. It's a 2-mana creature. It has power and toughness equal to the number of creatures you control. Technically, it has toughness +1. And then you can kick it to mill extra cards, which isn't necessary. And this is very similar to a card we already had, which is old Stickfingers. Once again, this has power and toughness equal to the number of creatures we have in our graveyard. And once again, you don't have to pay mana for X. You can just pay 2 mana for this. But if you pay X, your creature count just goes up very easily. So we have 2 of these now, which is pretty cool. And, you know, in the past and modern, we often say that Lhurgoyf and Liliana are best friends. The reason these cards work so well together is Liliana can plus to make people discard. So we can discard, creatures we don't need. We have creatures that have abilities in the graveyard, for example. That increases Lhurgoyf's power. It increases old Stickfingers' power. We also have Reclusive Taxidermist, which is a ramp card. Notably, it adds 1 mana of any color, so it can add blue for the Lhurgoyf, because we don't have any blue in the mana base for a Golgari deck, but we do have access to blue here. Ideally, we're just going to either pay 2 for this, or we're going to pay 2 on a black. I'm not going to usually kick the blue kicker, but it is an option when we have the Taxidermist in play. Also have other ways to mill. We have Mulch, gets us lands, mills cards into the graveyard. We have Undead Butler, mills 3 when it enters, and it can also return creatures back from the graveyard when it dies, like the Lhurgoyf, like the Stickfingers. This mills 3, and then it can be exiled from the graveyard to return something else to our hand. So even if we just mill over it, that's something in our graveyard. We have Old Ruststain, which can, it mills a card every turn, and then it gives us an effect based on what card type we mill. We also have Urg, spawn of Turg, which that's just fun. 3 mana, X5, power equal to the number of land cards in our graveyard, and notably it can sacrifice lands to gain life. People kind of miss this sometimes. It can sacrifice land to pump itself up. That can catch people by surprise sometimes. And then we just have, we have a Sheoldred because of course it's just super powerful. Why not? And we have 2 Dreadhounds. I didn't want to play too many of these. I found that I would frequently want to plus Liliana, and I just have to discard these anyway, just because it's so high on the curve. But enters, mills 3, and then it will start draining the opponent every time a creature goes into the graveyard from anywhere. And yeah, that's a pretty cool top-end thing that we usually end up discarding. But that's the idea. We have some mass removal, have some spot removal, but the idea is we're just trying to fill our graveyard, make this Lhurgoyf big, make old Stickfingers big, make Reclusive Taxidermist big. I didn't even mention that. It gets +3/+2. It's a 2 mana 4/4. Once we get some creatures in the graveyard, we have ways to mill, multiple ways to mill. And yeah, we just make a big graveyard, make big creatures, and smack our opponent with them. So that's the deck. Is it good? I don't know. I've played a couple games with it, and it seemed, it does stuff. So we'll try it. We'll try it in ranked. See how this deck goes. All right. Let's see what this deck can do. This is fine. Why do I have these? I didn't change the lands. This is fine. We'll change the lands between games. Don't want these Baldur's Gate Alchemy lands. Gross. But this is fine. We have Ramp. We have Urg, which is going to be a 0/5 in the beginning. Probably play Rutstein on turn 3. Alright, play a land. Pass. It's going to make my opponent think we're playing mono black. Evolved Sleeper. So it's that. Yeah, who would have thought? It's the mono black deck. Never would have imagined. Reckoner Big Buster. Yep, that card is played quite a bit in that deck. Well, if we had a Sheoldred, this would be very good. As it is, which is more valuable? We don't have lands. We probably just do this. Play this. Mill a card. Hit a creature. That gives us an insect. Attack for 1. This can't be crewed, right? It's crew 2. Crew 3. Great. Probably should have checked that before I hit the attack button, but that's fine. Not a big deal. It'll be okay. So we have Urg, and then we can mill with Undead Butler. That seems pretty good. That's fine. Yep, goes to a 3/3 with Death Touch. No attack. Mill a land, get a treasure. We can pay 3 for this. So 1-5, then we'll pay 2 for this. Auto pay. Mill 3 cards. Oh, we got a creature and 2 lands. Makes Urg a 3-5. No attacks. Death Touch is really annoying, but what can you do? Shieldred, okay. Alright. We will look at the top card. See, I want lands, actually. I guess that's fine. I could pay 2 for it. I'll keep this. And it's gonna get milled, so it's, I forgot. Yep, I know how my deck works. Yep, lose 2. Probably just balance out their Shieldred with mine. I mean, we're going super wide, but the Death Touch is kind of a problem. Do I have any creatures I want back? I mean, I could attack with Undead Butler just to make them block, and then I can get old Stickfingers back. I mean, you don't just want to... Okay, they do just want to take that. Okay, fine. So these are balancing each other out now. Shieldred, ironically, hasn't been too crazy just because black has been so popular that the Shieldreds just kind of neutralize each other. Sorin is pretty good. Look at the top card. They didn't want it. Must have had a high mana cost. So what does that mean? Maybe another Shieldred? Didn't want to pay 4? Alright, let's do this. Mill a card. It's a land, so I get a treasure. I'm just going to put that in my graveyard. Great. Yeah, this is fine. So am I okay with just the Shieldreds trading? No, they'll block here, won't they? Yeah. I wish I had a way to mill. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't play... Okay, we play Dreadhound first. Let's see what we mill. Hopefully at least 1 land. Did we hit a land? We did not hit a land. Well, that's a bummer. Alright, well, opponent goes to 16. I am not going to attack. You know, Meathook Massacre is getting scary. I'm sure my opponent has some. So if we hit a land, it makes Urborg or Urg spawn of Turg. It would be a 5 power creature. So I would have attacked with both of these, my Urg and my Shieldred, at Sorin. And anything they blocked would have died no matter what. As it is, they can block Urg with Shieldred and kill it for free. Then use this to block this, kill that. And they get a Shieldred left over, so it's just a bad exchange. That's why I wanted a land. Tenacious Underdog. Sure. Okay. So I think I'm going to resolve this first. Or no, I'm going to resolve this first during my upkeep. To see, just increase my chances of getting a land in the graveyard. That's fine. So no Meathook Massacre this turn. I kind of want to play one of my own. But, like, it's not beneficial right now. So we'll resolve this first. Just looking for a land to put in the graveyard. No, and that won't put more land, so that's a no. I did get a land, that's good. So what's the worst block now? Yeah, I think it's fine to do this here, maybe even the 1/1s, because he is getting close to ultimating. So maybe just throwing like all of these at it too is fine. I don't care if they die, and if they hit them, it's just getting them down away from the -7. Trading Shieldreds, that's fine. They probably have another one in hand, so that's probably not good for me. But that's okay. All of this seems fine. So we're going to drain a bunch. And then I'm going to exile this. And get Shieldred back. So we got that. And we're going to pass for now. They have 6 mana. So they can't kill my Dreadhound with the Meathook Massacre. Shieldred, yep. Reasonable. Evolved Sweeper, sure. But notably not evolved. Doesn't have Death Touch yet. When does it get Death Touch? Not here. The next level. Alright. Mill a card. So Liliana gives us a blood token. Yep. So I could attack all out at Sorin. All the trades are bad, but then I can follow it up with the Meathook Massacre. Maybe even take out Shieldred. Do I care about that? I probably just play shielded. I think this is the correct thing to do. I don't think I want to play this. I might want to do the thing. The channel. I might just throw the Undead Butler at Soren. If they block it, I get a Urg back. Or an old Stickfingers would be pretty good too. Kind of want Urg though. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. You want to block it? You want to block it, right? It's a free kill. You definitely want to block it. All right, they're just gonna take it. I mean, that's reasonable, I guess. Maybe next turn we consider playing Meat Hook Massacre on 2. Let's see what they get here. Ooh, maybe 3. Meat Hook Massacre on 3 leaves most of my stuff alive. And a lot of their stuff dead. Yep. So hopefully they just evolve and don't do anything else. Great. Alright, yeah, I think we're meat hooking on 3 this turn. Look at the top card. We can meat hook on 3. Possibly kill Soren. Possibly kill them. They have no mana open, that's good. We'll mill. Get a land, get a treasure. These resolve and do nothing. Alright, let's meat hook on 3. Autopay. So that wipes out most of their board. They should have crewed the Bankbuster. A bunch of triggers. Do they just die? The answer is probably not, but it should be close. I will take this. I will take, I'm just going to take, Urg. How good is Urg? It's crazy. Can't believe this is a good card. They go down to 2. Okay, I could have killed them if I killed my own stuff. Whoops. That's fine though, because we can just, we can all attack here. Not this, because it doesn't matter. And, Dreadhound kills them. There we go. Well, we took down Mono Black Control with our little jank deck here. Urg is kind of cool. Kind of like it. Alright, we gotta take these lands out. I'm embarrassed. Can't believe I was playing with those. Alright, we'll try this again. Now with better lands. We got all the removal. We got Urborg Lhurgoyf this time. I'm gonna keep it just because I want to see this card in action. So we're gonna lead on a swamp. Oh look, I'm mono black control. I'm not, but I could be. So we'll probably we could play against green. I don't like playing a 0-1 against green against red. They'll have burn. I'm just gonna play this. I don't know why I'm so laggy. I don't know what's going on. 3 lands. Well, at least we got through them. Holy crap. Now we need Urg. Urg would like this. Oh my god. What's that? What's that? What's the opponent doing? Looks familiar. Huh. Well, I'm gonna let them ramp. I'm just gonna play this. No attacks. They have a lightning strike. I'm just gonna be sad. But next turn we'll mill again. Hopefully do good stuff. Moonveil Regent. Well, opponent's doing... Oh, there's our blacks. We found it. Alright, we'll play this. Mill 3. Creature. It's a 3-4 now, just like that. Alright, so what's this do? It's when you cast a spell, when it dies, X damage. Yep, don't care. You die. Deals what? 1 damage to something? I don't know why it's so laggy. 1 damage to me, that's fine. I just tried to double click to attack because that's how magic spell slingers works. It didn't work here. Oh, there are 5 colors. I didn't realize that. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so they're like the 5-color domain type of stuff. That makes Moonveil Regent make a lot of sense. Totally makes sense now. I get it. Tail swipe. Fine. That sucks, but fine. Does that have trample? It does have trample haste. Oh, I'm going to block it and get my Lhurgoyf back. Block. Yeah, I still take damage. This is another cool part of the deck. Is this mills and gets the Goyf back? Which is good. Yeah, we could get old... no, this is better. This is better. Old Ruststain's also cool. But... So I'd like to pay to mill. But I also just want to kill this. So I think I'm just gonna pay 2 for this. Am I? Screw it. No, we're doing this. We're gonna kick it. I think it's a mistake. We got 2 creatures though, so it's a 5/6. It wasn't a mistake. I'll leave this back to block just in case. So we can block this now. It's a 5/6 that we paid 3 mana for it, technically, not 2. Ley lines binding, fine. Fine. Alright, so we will block. We will exile this. Probably get an old Stickfingers. Do got an Urg too. See how many lands it's a 4/5. Could also get Shieldred, which would be nice. I think old Stickfingers is still my preference. Shieldred's nice. But I mean, this is it's gonna be a 6/6, I think, right? Pay 2. Or do we want to... Nah, screw it. I could pay 2 for this and then kill this. Screw it. We're getting more creatures. It's a 6/6. Do you have more removal? It's a lot of removal, actually. I mean, there was 2 removal spells, but it's more than it's 3 removal spells. It's just more removal than I was expecting for what I assumed was going to be 5-color stuff. Alright, I'm going to play this. I need lands. So we will play this. I am just going to kill this. Gonna just do it now. I shouldn't do it now. Should wait, but it's fine. Yeah, I don't know why. Okay, well. And we're dead. Okay. Our jank... They didn't attack with that. I didn't die. Well, I conceded. I was gonna die. Yeah, they should have just attacked with that. I was dead. I just assumed they were gonna attack for 5. Because, you know, that presents lethal. But, okay. Alright, got another game. This is fine. I am totally okay with this. Keep 7. So we have the dilemma of, do we play this vulnerably with 0 tough or 1 toughness? We're not against red. No, we're not going to play that as a 0/1. Against red, we definitely don't do that. I'm just going to go ahead and play this, even though it's not necessary. I don't come into play untapped. But I did it anyway. It's too late. It's already been done. Can't do anything about it. Lizard Blades. Sure. So probably play this. Mill 3. Get it, Urg. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at those cards. Wow. Alright, those are good cards. So we're probably blocking getting Shieldred back. Urg doesn't do much. We do have a Shieldred here, though. So maybe not. Maybe we just don't block yet. Shieldred's going to be good against an aggro deck, though. And having 2 of them is going to be good if they have a way to kill the first one. Okay, well, we're going to block for sure. I think I just get Shieldred back. It's fine. Oh, it got exiled because I always forget that. This exiles and I always forget. Always, always, always forget. Alright, that's fine. We will pay the black kicker. That's fine. Mill 3. 2 creatures, so it's a 4/5. 4/5 on turn 3 feels pretty good. This card's pretty cool. It is vulnerable because it only counts your graveyard. Tarmogoyf in Modern counts both graveyards. So if the opponent has an answer for your graveyard, it doesn't do much. Well, that's annoying. The good news is we can meat hook for 2 next turn and just wipe all of this stuff out. And that is absolutely what I'm doing. Pay 2, auto pay. Just get all of this out. Great. Gain some life too, which is good. And now we can play Shieldred. Start draining. That's fine. That's also fine. So we'll play this. Play Shieldred. So now we're draining every turn. We're going to gain 2 life every turn. This card is very important. Whatever this card is. Because none of this stuff matters to me. That's very good. But they draw, so we drain. No more pumping, please. I just want to survive this turn. Start getting some life and stuff. Got Infernal Grasp. Great. Great. Fantastic. Okay, so we definitely played this. I'm going to attack. Am I going to attack? Yeah, I'm going to attack. Going to attack for 4. See if they try to do something sneaky because I have a removal spell. They don't. They take 4. Alright, I'm going to mulch I guess it doesn't do much right now. Don't really need lands, but it gets more stuff in our graveyard. Stuff that I want. Ooh, that's good too. Alright, so we'll pass. We've got removal up. We got Sheoldred draining. All of this seems pretty good. That's fine. Opponent loses 2. Cycling is dangerous with Sheoldred in play. This is looking pretty favorable. I'm not going to cast this removal spell unnecessarily. I'll just hold it another land. Well, at least we're gaining life. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we can get this. What am I getting? It doesn't matter. We will just attack like so. They can give this like +1/+0 and then block. I'm like not too upset about it. Nope, they just block. They just block. Interesting. Gain a life. Gaining life is good. I want to exile this. Probably old Stickfingers. But I'm not going to cast it. I want to hold this up. So 5/5. I'll wait. Yep. Opponent goes to 2. It's looking pretty rough for the opponent. That's pretty good. I'm just going to do this right now. How about no? How about we don't do that? Great. Awesome. Nice. Nice. This deck's so fun. It's a really fun deck. I like it. Alright. This is fine. Play this first. Tapped. So we can mill 3. It doesn't do much. Opponent's playing black. Who would have thought? I could play Lhurgoyf. I'll play Lhurgoyf. Because if they have a removal spell, then they just have a removal spell. That's fine. So the question is, do we Rut Stain or do we Undead Butler to get more cards? Probably this. Could also Mulch. Because it gets us lands in hand and creatures in the graveyard. But we'll mill 1. It's a creature, we attack for 1. Infernal Grasp, that's fine. Oh, we don't get a creature. We'll get the Rut Stain, right? So we'll hit them for 1. That's fine. Kaido. Makes a 1/1. Sure. I think I'm going to mulch first to see if I hit an untapped land, which I do. Great. That makes the Lhurgoyf a 2/3. I don't know why that's not exiting. Play this. Mill 3. 3 creatures. 5/6. Great. Attack for 5. Pretty good. Lhurgoyf, this card just, it seems pretty decent. Seems pretty decent. Just, sometimes your graveyard does get locked down pretty quick. Or just completely cut out. Completely removed. Alright, play this. Probably do I even care about this? Like, what's it gonna do? It draws and discards, that's fine. Yeah, I don't care about that at all. I'm going for the throat. Kill this, kill them. You die. I don't care about your Planeswalker. You can have 1/1s. Okay, well. Fine. Fine. Hit you for 1. Play Sheoldred. And pass the turn. Great. Drain for 2. Opponent goes to 8. Opponent passes. Okay. Attacks for 1. That's fine. Sure. I gain, or they lose 2. Go to 6. I assume they have removal. I'm going to pitch this. Get another land anyway. Seems to happen a lot. But whatever. And there's another one. None of this matters. Nothing matters. Alright, whatever. So I'm going to attack them. What's the ultimate on this? You get an emblem that says whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, search your library for a blue or black card. Let's do 4 of them, 1 at this. Just to keep this down. Because this kills them next turn no matter what, right? They either go to 2, then lose 2, or they have a removal spell, which they do. That's fine. So we bonk the Kaido, and we stare at our lands. Yep, take 1. How many lands have we drawn? It feels like a lot. It feels like a whole lot. That's pretty good though. So we'll play that, see if it resolves. It does, great. We'll just keep hitting Kaido, keep him down. He goes to 2. What's that do? Enters with a 1/1, okay. Flash creatures? Interesting. Well, I can just wipe all this out next turn. It's fine. Does this have to attack? Whenever you attack, yeah, it does. God dang it. That sucks. Sure. It's a 4/4, so it can still wipe their board. It's fine. Do I care about the 1 life? Because I'm going to... no. Take all of this. Now the question's going to be, do they have a counterspell for 2? Is there a counterspell for 2? I don't know. Okay, 3 means there's probably a counterspell. Well, we play this on 4 and see what happens. I should have played the lands just in case there's a counter target spell unless they pay 2 sort of thing. Oh my god, there was pain. I guess they could have sacrificed something if they knew we had something to sacrifice. Alright, it's fine. We're done. Ugh. Alright, so how do I feel about this? Well, we went... What did we go? 2/2? My thoughts are... I think this deck could be very good. It is just not suited for this metagame right now. There's just too much control. I want a better option here. I want this out for something that can kill planeswalkers. But it's so hard to win with creatures, especially like these late game. I mean, technically it costs 2. Technically this costs 2. But these turn 3 to turn 5 things, they just don't live long enough right now. There's too many planeswalkers. There's too much control in the metagame. And I'm recording this right at rotation, so it's hard to say how the metagame will develop. But right now, I would say this is not worth spending wildcards on. I think it's going to be cool as the metagame develops. But right now, I would just focus on either playing control, right? You have to do control versus control, or be fast. You gotta be fast. Gotta get under these control decks right now. So a deck like this, I think it's super, super cool. I'm having fun playing it, but it is rough with all these control decks running around to try to win with, you know, big green creatures. It might be worth going in the Dreadhound, maybe looking for more of a combo type of thing, because most of the control decks aren't counter control, they're board control, mono black, Rakdos, and we've seen some blue-white, but even the blue-white control decks were more focused on board control than counter spells. So maybe trying to find a combo that we can do with Dreadhound in this shell could be cool. But as it is, I think the deck is fun. It's just an uphill battle. No Stompy right now. I would not play any kind of Stompy deck. I would not play a deck that relies on attacking with a big creature in Standard right now. And that's what this deck is doing. Trying to attack with these big creatures. And that is not gonna fly in Standard right now. It is crazy how controlling it is. So, cool deck. We'll see how the metagame develops. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope this video was entertaining, at least. And yeah, I will see you in the next one.